Hello, this is Anne-Lise Gere, your HR consultant and advisor, with another episode of Ask the Expert. And today's question is related to pay increases. Somebody asked me recently, do we have to give a pay raise with a positive annual review? Well, the short answer is no, you don't have to, but you probably want to think about the message you're sending to your employees. If on one hand you're telling them they're doing a great job, but on the other they're not saying a financial reward to match the happy faces that they've seen during their annual review. So of course you want to make sure that your organization can afford paying salary increases. You want to make sure that the employee pay is competitive, and you want to know what how your internal equity, how everybody is doing versus one another within your organization. So those are three elements that are important when we start talking about compensation. The timing of the raise really is also very specific to each organization. In some cases, everybody gets an annual increase at the same time, maybe at the end of the year, or you can also decide to have an increase based on their anniversary. In this case, it sounds more like a seniority increase. The other thing to consider is that if you have new, less experienced employees, you want to probably review their pay periodically to reward them for their increased knowledge and their increased productivity. So for those people, you want to make sure that at least every year you look at their compensation, and if you can afford it and if it makes sense in your market, increase their pay. For employees that are well established, they're experienced in your organization, they may be paid quite high compared to their peers and compared to the market, then it might be difficult to provide them with salary increases that are, that are meaningful. In those cases, if you have to give them a smaller salary raise, you can maybe also compensate or add to the raise a cash bonus. One of the big benefits of the cash bonus is that it doesn't add to the base pay, and so it doesn't have the knock-on effect of increasing all the other related compensation. And people do appreciate getting, an extra bonus. So as always, make sure that your compensation is competitive in your market, and to know that you need to have a salary survey done or buy some salary data. And that is something I do for my client. And of course, you want to identify your key employees and make sure that you retain them, that you have a plan. Compensation is only one way to retain people. There are many other aspects that make people stay or leave an organization. So this is a lot of things to cover with a simple question of annual review. Hopefully that has given you some pointers as what to think about. If you have more questions that you would like me to address in a future episode, do email me at annelise@gereconsulting.com. Make sure to check out my website, gereconsulting.com, where you'll find a lot of blogs and other resources. And of course, subscribe to your YouTube channel so you never miss another episode of Ask the HR Expert. Until next time, have a wonderful day.